Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game that I'm super excited about. Spoilers, I'm excited. And it is called Fest Season. Well, that's dumb. What did I do this? Not Hawaii. And then I did Batman. What the heck? Fest Season is a game published by Green Astra Games. I think this might be their first game. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, I believe so. Designed by Luis Villegas. Plays 1 to 5 players. 20 minutes per player. Ages 14 plus. Ages, it could go lower than that. It's not a super complicated game, but a little bit. So what you're doing in this game is basically you are running a music festival. And you're competing with other music festivals that are happening at the same weekend as yours. So you're trying to build stages, you're trying to get lineups, you're trying to get the best bands you can, get the crowd, sell tickets, have a better festival than everyone else to have the most points. So this is a Euro game where you're going to pick some actions, you're going to be building tiles, tile placement, some set collection, some contract fulfillment, and tracks galore. I love tracks. So if you want to see all of that works, you can click the link in the video description and I'll play through a couple rounds of it. It's a lot, so it would take me, I didn't play through a full complete round because that would take a minute, but there's a couple turns. I did all the actions so you can see how they work. But if you don't care about that, you can stick around here and we'll take a look at the components. All right, so let's take a look at the components of Fest Season. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, I apologize. But yes, this is from Green Astra, designed by Luis Villegas. And let's look at it. So this is like a Ticket the Ride size box. I like the art and the vibe. You can clearly tell what this is about just by looking at the box. And I appreciate that. So there you go. All right, so let's look at the components. I'm not going to show you all the components because I did an unboxing, but I want to highlight some things. So these are the bands. These are just the lineup cards where you're going to put the band tiles. Just cardboard. Nothing spectacular here, but the iconography is good, easy to understand what's going on. These are the stages that go with those things. So they're double-sided, so if you put it on the bottom of your board, it looks like this. You put it on your top of your board, it goes this way, which is pretty cool. Didn't need to be like that, but I dig the vibe. Player board is fantastic. It's dual layer. You can see all that over there. There's even inserts that you can play in like a variant where you can change this up so you're not always playing the same game. The mud will be in different areas and all that thing. Love that vibe. The actual game board is also dual layered and fantastic. It's basically set up to mirror like a soundboard. You can do the faders. That's fantastic. All the tracks up there for amenities, attendance, and tickets. Love that. Projects have cool art. You can tell what project it is by the art. So you see those three on the left; those are all the same because they have the same art. So which is pretty simple. Bands are cool. The tiles, I'll show you more of those later. I love this part, the knobs for the type of music, and these come out because there's like all those 8 types of music, so you're not going to play with them all the time. Different cards for the objectives, all those work well. Whole bag to put in the constructions. Constructions are good tiles. They're double-sided, so like this is an eatery or whatever, but when it goes in your park, it looks like the park, so that's cool. And then we got all the bands here. They have their own bag. And you're going to have them in there so you can draw them out. Iconography is really easy on these. All like puns of actual bands. Sydney Spears, you know who that is. This is Pop. There's all the hype that you get when they can play. Then you flip it over and it just shows that you're going to get points. So now, my favorite part. These boxes that the components come in. Look at this. So this has all the wooden bits. This is fantastic. It's like a road case. Like when you're going on tour, that's what a road case looks like. It's fantastic. So there's that one for all the wooden bits. And then there's this one for the cards. Similar vibe, but a different size. It's got the cards in there. And those tiles, I don't really know what they do, but I'm just using them as separators because they don't feel like they should be constructions because they look different. But yeah, that's where we are. So The components of this game are fantastic. I didn't even show you the solo because I haven't played that, but it's an extra board, some extra cards, and some little extra tokens. So there you go. So I love this. Fantastic components. Can't wait to keep playing this game more and more and more. But for now, let's talk about what we think about the game. All right, so like I said up at the top, I'm super excited about this game. I love all games that have to do with bands and music, records, anything like that. Just specific bands. Like we have an ICP game and a Guar game. I mean, come on. Who has that? Well, Guar, probably nobody. But, you know, I have all those games. So when I saw that this one was going to hit Kickstarter, I actually reached out and I wanted to cover it. Because I play in a band and I like games that have that theme. It speaks to me. Okay, so just a little bit up front. They did send this to me. I did reach out. And I'm super pumped about it. Now, let's talk about the game. This is effectively a tile placement contract fulfillment game where you're trying to build these tiles on your player board to get different stages and different types of amenities like food court, photo opportunities, bathrooms. So you got to have bathrooms. And then you're trying to attract all these awesome bands to your festival instead of everybody else by paying them money. And you want to put on a better festival than your neighbors, because you want yours to be the new modern Woodstock. Just don't look too hard at Woodstock recently because it was not good. So the Woodstock 69, that's what we're trying to do here, but in a more modern time. And this game's fantastic. I love it. If you watch the playthrough, you can notice there's one thing on this game that has me really, really loving it, and that is tracks. There's tracks everywhere. There's knobs that are tracks. There's faders, because the game's basically set up like a soundboard. Like the board is like a soundboard that the sound engineer is running, and you're sliding faders up to take turns. When then eventually they're gonna come back down. You're gonna slide a master fader up. You're gonna be moving cubes up these tracks to represent tickets, amenities, and attendance. And you're trying to complete contracts by spending money. You're trying to recruit bands. So there's some set collection. Man, everything about this is good. The rules are actually not that complicated. There's a really awesome player aid that comes with it that I actually forgot to show. Let me see if I can find it here. It's all the way at the bottom. But it tells you what all the benefits, like when you get rewards from doing projects, what all the actions do, when you refresh. There's another player aid that tells you what all the public objective cards do. So everything that you need to know, once you know how to play the game, is on that card, which makes it super easy to teach as well, because I don't have to keep consulting the rule book. Once you know it, once you kind of get the gist, give somebody that player aid, you're good to go. Yeah, I can't say enough good stuff about this game. It's on Kickstarter. At some point, I'll put the date in the. I'll put the link in the video description, and I'll put the date down there too when it starts, so you can go check that out. I highly recommend that you support this when it's on Kickstarter because it is amazing. There's been a couple games that come out like, what's that other one? Where you're basically doing like a Woodstock festival. There's Thrash and Roll that I have behind me. So there have been some games where they've been doing this music festival, but for my money, this is the best one. So normally on previews I wouldn't give a score, but I love this game, so I'm going to give it a BGM accept the seal. This is going to get a 9.5 out of 10, which is a 4.75 out of 5 wrenches on our arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So this is a preview, but I'm making it a review because my copy is amazing. All the components are top notch, and I want to review it. So there we go. So that is Fest Season from Green Astra Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.